Okay.
Do you have Jones today? Jonathan Jones?
You have
Jonathan.
Collins too with me.
We have Collins too.
That's gonna be Mr. Blake.
That's Mr. Glazier.
Yeah, Jonathan Jones, you do.
Jonathan Jones?
Yes,
You have
Jonathan.
Collins.
we have Jones.
That's MDLC.
Right. I don't know. Maybe. I haven't looked at it yet. Okay. All right. So let me find.
Tatum wrote down, Judge.
No, she's gonna go down and talk to them. So wait. Mr. Lyons, where's your client? Who do you have with you?
Brindle.
Say it again.
Brindle.
Brindle Judge.
Okay. For some reason, you're very faint.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like you're very, very far away from the microphone.
How about that?
That's better.
Oh,
It's better. All right. You said Brindle, right?
Yes, Judge. Brindle, Kenneth.
Oh, here we go. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kenneth Andrew Brindle, file number 2024-21835FH. We have George Lyons appearing on behalf of Mr. Brindle. Mr. Brindle is present with his attorney via Zoom. Mr. Lyons, did you receive a copy of the misdemeanor pre-sentence investigation report?
Did I have, Your Honor, as well as the letter of September the 11th from Mr. Cost with regard to suggestion that we dismiss this CC. And
Yes.
we have received it, we have reviewed it, that we find no errors. We like the recommendation.
All right, yes, so there was a letter attached by Darren Coast dated September 11 of 2024 that said Mr. Brindle is presently doing 2 times a day PBTs as part of his bond conditions. While he did register some numbers back in July, he has been doing well since and no more positive tests. Therefore, Mr. Costa is recommending that we dismiss the contempt of court. So I will dismiss the contempt of court. And then, Mr. Brindle, you've had a chance, obviously, with your attorney to read and review the pre-sentence report.
Correct.
Okay, are you satisfied with Mr. Lyons as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes.
Okay, let's see, you didn't have any explanations or challenges, you said. He does have 2 prior convictions. Any constitutional issues with those 2 prior convictions, Mr. Lyons?
None, Judge.
Okay, all right, before the court passes sentence, Mr. Lyons, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Brindle?
Yes, well, and I'll say it briefly. Mr. Brindle, as you can see, the last time he was in trouble with regard to drunk driving was over a decade ago. In the midst of a breakup of a toxic relationship, not an excuse, Your Honor, just an explanation. I don't think you see him here again. He made mistakes originally, which is where the contempt court comes in at, but he's been flying straight on the right path since then. We ask that you adopt the recommendation. One more question with regard to because he has this thing, he tests twice a day. He's asking that he maintain the one that he has now. Is that true, sir? Yes. That he has no problems paying for it out of pocket.
Okay. Okay, so did your client wish to engage in the sobriety court program?
Your Honor, because he lives in Jackson, he doesn't qualify to sit in yours.
Okay, so it would just be probation. Okay. All right. Mr. Brindle, anything you want to say on your own behalf?
No.
And do you need Mr. Tatum brought down too, Ms. Underwood? Rhonda?
Yes.
Do you want Mr. Tatum brought down too?
Yes.
Okay. All right, in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criterion reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for law, and protection of society. So, Mr. Brindle, no matter the reason, you do have 3 true operating while intoxicated. So, Mr. Brindle, you need to just accept the fact that when you drink, you make really bad decisions and that you should never, you probably shouldn't drink at all. You understand that? And you're not going to be able to during the term of your probation, for sure, but you need to engage in programming. All right, because some people drink and never get a drunk driving, and you've got 3. So to me, that indicates you do have an issue. So it's a sentence of the court that you'll be placed on probation for 12 months. How many days in jail did you serve on this one?
3, Your Honor.
3?
2, and he did 1 overnight.
Okay, all right. I'll give you credit for 2 days served in the Lenawee County Jail. There is a victim impact panel that you'll have to attend. It says October 7th. Obviously, that day has passed, so you'll have to schedule another one with Mr. McCarron. Let me see here. Second. There is $750 in court costs, $30 per month supervision fee, $60 if you have to have a tether. There's $450 fine, $50 state costs, $75 crime victim rights fee, $100 prosecutor's cost. You're not to consume any alcohol. You'll attend any 12-step meetings as determined by your probation officer. So it could be 90 and 90. Or any other program, they can give you more information on that. No alcohol, regular and random testing, search and seizure with reasonable cause. So if they have reasonable cause to believe that you have violated the terms of your probation, they have the right to search your house, your car, your phone. I already ordered that. Yep.
You did prosecutors.
Because that's all it says.
Okay, okay,
I thought,
okay.
hold on. Cost of prosecution is all it lists for me.
Okay,
I don't know.
okay.
Sign all releases as necessary for any treatment programs and no alcohol in your home. So if you live with somebody, they can't have anything in the home. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, and then, all right, so, I'm gonna order that you continue the twice daily PBTs until you report to the district court probation department, which will be not, I think it's next Thursday, between 8 and 10 a.m. You need to check into the district court probation department and see Michael McCarron. Okay, that's on the first floor.
Got that.
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Lyons, anything else?
As always, I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Brindle, good luck to you, and we will hopefully not see you back again. And don't forget, next Thursday between 8 and 10, report to district court probation. Now you do have the right, Mr. Lyons, can we email you the appellate rights to have him sign?
Not a problem, and I'll get right back to you.
All right, Ms. Adams, so if we could send those to Mr. Lyons. Mr. Brindle, you do have the right to appeal this sentence. We're going to send over the notice of right to appellate review. Mr. Lyons will show you where to initial and date 1 copy for our records. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days, okay?
Yes.
And then Mr. Lyons, if you could just send back the initial copy to Ms. Adams so we can process it.
Training. I wanted to write down that
Sorry, Louder.
Thursday.
You say when does he need to be there on Thursday, Your Honor?
Say it again,
Thursday when?
between 8 and 10.
Okay. As soon as I get that, Your Honor, I will send it right back to you. We'll
Great.
start.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Mr. Lyons.
God bless.
All right. Mr. Tatum's ready. Are you ready? Okay, Mr. Tatum, why don't you go stand up there with Ms. Underwood? Did you give me my paperwork back?
Oh,
Thank you. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jalen Jamal Tatum, file number 24-21711FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Tatum. This is a date and time set for sentencing on a violation of probation. Ms. Underwood, you received a copy of the probation violation recommendation.
we did, Your Honor.
Mr. Tatum, did you have a chance to read through it with Ms. Underwood? All right, are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you? Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in this probation violation report?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right, all right, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Tatum?
Yes, Your Honor. I think Mr. Tatum would like to start out by thanking Mr. Jones for everything he has availed himself to do for Mr. Tatum. We freely admit that Mr. Jones has stepped up and really tried to help Mr. Tatum. Mr. Tatum is homeless. He has certain limitations. It's not a happy situation, Your Honor. I think Mr. Tatum really desires to get out, get an established place to live, and start building his life. And I hope he can do that. I understand the recommendation of the probation department. I would hope the court would see fit not to sentence Mr. Tatum to a full year in jail, Your Honor. I'm hoping the court would consider something less, like 6 months or something with credit. I think Mr. Tatum needs public health services. He doesn't need jail. He needs those type of services in our community. And I hope that he can get them.
So Mr. Tatum, your mom lives in Detroit, right?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen her in like almost 2 years.
And you gotta speak up a little bit for me.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen her almost 2 years. I think it's like 2 years.
Okay.
I've seen her in about 2 years.
Okay, and your dad's in Texas.
Yeah, and they told me he don't want me to go down there no time soon.
Do you have any family here?
No, I don't. Not that I know of.
Okay. And like, do you have any support services in Michigan?
No, ma'am. No, y'all don't.
Okay. How did you end up here?
The CSC for Rio Moses. When I was like 17, I had came out here and had like sexual assault charge for that. And then I've been out here like roaming since, just back and forth from here to Wayne County. probation warrants and stuff to keep me out here, so I have to like get my priorities straight, social security card, I don't have that, birth certificate, or state ID. And I try to get those things, but I keep coming here. I think I smoke too much and they get me in trouble. And I'm trying to lay off the weed. And honestly, like I'm trying to be like in the position to get me to jail. It's just, I don't know, I think it's once you're in there, it's just hard to get out. You know, but that's how I got out here, just sleeping with people always, telling me to get out, you know, telling me to leave, and it's just redundant. So I'm trying to get out my cycle of comfort zone, I guess. Like, just get my priorities straight, like she was saying.
But you have no one, siblings?
Siblings younger than me. My brother's 16 and my sister is like 14, I think.
And you're homeless. Anything else you want to say?
Your Honor,
Ken?
No, you don't.
the,
I'm okay.
he needs ID. That's the first thing he's gonna need.
He
To
needs
do
someone to
anything.
help him, Miss Underwood.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have anybody. He has no one to help him. You had an IEP in high school,
What was that, IDP?
special help?
No, I didn't.
No? No, Mr. Jones said that you're always positive. Committed another crime 14 days after you were out of jail 14 days, got a new offense. You know, it's just sad to me that there's not like services to help a young man like you. And I think Mr. Jones tried to help you, but all right.
I was in Western work, got kicked out after a day because they said I was walking on the grass, but I know I took the wrong way around. I was keeping myself calm because he don't like me for some reason. But I went back and said I have to leave. That's the shelter. I can't go to shift one. So I was at the shelter for a day and then got kicked out. All my stuff was missing, my clothes and paperwork for my court dates was all missing at the transfer. So it's just it's not hard. It's me trying to get my priorities together. Like, be an adult about it, true about it.
Mr. Jones, any other additions? Anything else?
No, Judge, I think the report pretty much speaks for itself. I would say that some of the information being provided is not 100% accurate, and that's not for me or to get involved in. I just rely on the report I provided you.
All right, so, winter's here. One of the shelters won't take you. It's gonna be the sentence of the court that I'm gonna revoke and terminate your probation. I'm gonna sentence you to 1 year in the Lenawee County Jail with credit for 153 days already served.
153 or 158?
153.
Thank you.
Your jail credit is 153, yeah. So, Mr. Tatum, you do have the right to appeal the sentence. So my bailiff's gonna hand down to you your notice of right to appellate review. You're gonna initial and date one copy for our records, just to acknowledge you received the paperwork. The other copies are for you, and if you wish to appeal the sentence, you can fill out the information on the form and send it to the address list on the form within 42 days, or send it over from the jail. Now, Mr. Tatum, when you get out, I suggest you walk down to the Secretary of State and down to CMH Services. We'll see if you can get some assistance, okay? Thank you. let record to reflect, I received back a signed copy of the notice of right to appellate review. Ready for, you have someone else? Yes, you are. All right, Mr. Wells. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Nathaniel Scott Wells. And it is file number 21-20376FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Wells. This is the date and time set for probation violation sentencing. Mr. Wells is present with his attorney. Ms. Underwood, you were able to review the violation report with him?
Yes, I was, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Wells, you've had an opportunity to read and review this.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
Well, I'm in a pretty uncomfortable position here, Your Honor, because it's very seldom that I read a pre-sentence report, in essence, prepared by the ostensible victim of the violation. So I think that calls into question, you know, the objectivity of it at the very least. And then I'll speak more as to this issue, these issues. But
So are you objecting?
well, I guess in a sense I'm objecting. I'm, you know,
What are you asking of me?
It's being prepared by Ms. Teskey, who is the victim of the violation. So yeah, I guess I will level an objection for the record.
Okay, so would you like someone else to review it and prepare it?
Well, I'm not sure that's going to change anything, but you know, because obviously.
Ms. Underwood, yes or no? Do you want me, you're voicing an objection. What do you want me to do with that?
I think you have a good point. I had a little objection with the
I
actual
think
sentencing of it. That was it.
My concern
But that
is,
is a good point that she brings up.
Okay,
Mr. Wells, here's my concern. Mr. Wells tells me that things since this have been going very well. He has been doing what she wants him to do. He's got some counseling. So I really think.
I still have a couple things that I need to do for her 100%, but it was minor and I'm working on it. It's just a matter of insurance and getting everything together. I don't have a job yet. I am working on it now that I have a legal vehicle. I myself am legal. I'm working on it, and I think she knows this. I didn't know anything about what I didn't even think about it. That is a good point, but that's about all I got to know. I just think that this RAP program is a little bit much. You know, I'm doing everything that she wants me to do. Just give me a little bit more time to wrap it up for her. That was it. That's all I had. But she does bring up a good point. I wasn't even thinking about it.
But, and here's what I would say, Your Honor. My client's other violations were pretty standard violations.
Yeah.
This is a situation where Mr. Wells had an emotionally bad day and raised his voice to Ms. Teskey, which he regrets wholeheartedly. He did not threaten her, but he did raise his voice disrespectfully to her. We understand that.
And she's
But,
put me right in my place that same day.
please,
Okay, so I'm gonna stop this now. So, you know, Mr. Wells, you went through recovery court for a period of time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
With Miss Teskey,
Yes, ma'am.
all right, and you relapsed
Yes, ma'am.
and you're not in recovery court anymore.
No, ma'am.
And she
I am
placed
sober
you,
today.
she continued your probation.
Yep.
And then you relapsed a couple times.
Yep.
And then, you yelled at her in her office
Yep.
and, you know, in a way that she felt was intimidating and threatening, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and now you're minimizing that, correct?
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so, okay, well, I'm not quite sure what your objection you're asking of me.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is adjourn the sentencing and, talk to Mr. Patton. I think the recommendation in light of his prior violations and the fact that he hasn't made any payments on anything isn't out of the ordinary because we love the RAP program, but I will adjourn this out 30 days. Ms. Adams, can I get a sentencing date?
Yes. Your Honor,
Yes?
may I speak?
No, no, you can come back to, I'll meet with you and Miss Underwood another time, but not on the record, no.
Okay,
All right,
Judge,
all right.
I'm looking
next
at,
date.
I'm looking at November 22nd at 8:15.
All right, can I get a notice of hearing from Mr. Wells?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so you have a seat back there, and then Miss Underwood, can I talk to you back here?
sure.
Becky, what date did you set that for?
November 22nd, 8:15.
Okay.
Okay, so who else do you have this morning, Miss Underwood?
Mr. Jones from the MDOC.
Yep, I do have MDOC. Do you need to talk to him or did you already?
I don't believe I do.
All right.
I think we just needed to get fingerprints.
All right, Mr. Jones, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, so you are Jonathan Jones. I do have fingerprints. So fingerprints have been completed. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jonathan Jones. File number 24-21842FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Jones. This is the date and time set for sentencing. Mr. Jones, did you get a chance to read and review the pre-sentence report with Ms. Underwood?
Yes,
All right, are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood and the advice that she has given you?
yes.
All right, Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence
I
report?
don't believe we do, Your Honor.
All right, Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
It does not.
All right, the probation department has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 14 to 29 months. There is Cobb's agreement that he would be sentenced to the low end of the guidelines, and the court will of course honor that. Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you want to say on behalf of Mr. Jones?
I believe I should say that we are in concurrence that those are the guidelines, Your Honor. Just that Mr. Jones today is very sorry for his conduct. He just wants to complete his sentence and be successful on parole, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Jones, is there anything you want to say on your own behalf?
No, no, ma'am.
So, Mr. Jones, are you still serving your sentence on your armed robbery from 2010?
Yes, the minimum is complete. I still got the max.
Yeah, well, I mean, 20 years passes in 2030, and then you've got 1, 2, 3 different assault of a prison guards that you haven't even started serving time on, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Is there anything else you want to say, Mr. Jones?
No, no, ma'am.
In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offenses, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication of the law, and the protection of society. It is the sentence of the court that you will serve 14 months to 60 months with the Michigan Department of Corrections. Because you're already in prison, I can't give you any credit for time served, as we talked about before. So it will run consecutive to your 2016 offense, your 13, your 10, and then the current sentence you're serving now. There is a $130 crime victim rights fee and $68 in state costs. Mr. Jones, you're never going to get out if you keep committing these assault of a prison guard offenses, because they just keep stacking. Are you getting any treatment and counseling in there?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's just a cycle. You're never going to go home. All right. Now, Mr. Jones, we are going to send to your notice of right to appellate review. When you get them, they're going to have you initial and date 1 copy for my records, and they will send that back to us to be a part of the file. The other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right, Mr. Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you, Mr. Jones.
You're welcome.
Miss Brenner, so. Ms. Brenner,
Are there any pickups?
yeah, I have Maurice Jones.
That's the one I was wondering about.
Yeah, but and Judge Olsever's not here today, so I'll do it. So who is Jessica Hamilton? You have Jessica Hamilton?
I do not.
Mr. Degemer goes in. All right, Mr. Jones, I'm gonna send you on your way, okay? All right. Are you Jessica Hamilton, Mr. Degemer goes in?
No, Your Honor, I have a sentencing on Brandon Babineau.
Mr. Babineau? Oh, he's here. All right, so, and who has Mr. Baker?
He doesn't have an attorney, Judge. He was, and he should be zooming from the Jackson County Jail.
Oh, let me check. It's from the jail. I'm gonna take that one first, Mr. Dagger Margosian, because I don't want him to disconnect on me.
No problem. Thanks, Judge.
And I'd have to speak with him for a few minutes, Judge.
Before or after?
Before, he doesn't have an attorney, so haven't talked to him regarding his VOP.
Mr. Baker, there we go. Good morning, Mr. Baker.
Morning, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. So I'm gonna open up a breakout room and I'm going to assign you with Miss Walsh
Okay.
and give you an opportunity to speak with her real quick to review her recommendation. So go ahead and join that breakout room. And if you don't know how to get out of it, I'll bring you back in when she pop in. Okay?
All right.
All right, Mr. Babineau, you want to come on up? Okay. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brandon Joel Babineau, right? File number 24-21851FH. I have Michael Dagger Margosian appearing on behalf of Mr. Babineau. I have a letter dated October 16th of 2024 from Darren Coast, who is my pretrial services coordinator. Do you want to report on him, Mr. Coast?
Yes, Judge. He has been doing twice weekly drug screens at AverHealth in Jackson. He has missed a couple of drug screens, but overall he's done very well. He's been staying away from the meth. He does test positive for THC, but he did present me with a medical marijuana card. So good report. He's doing fine.
Okay. All right. All right. So in light of that, I guess this was prepared, this contempt of court memorandum was prepared by Michael Dagger Margosian. So in light of the fact that he's doing well, I'm not going to be sentencing him to any jail term on the contempt of court and following the recommendation. So Mr. Dagger Margosian, how do you want to proceed on your memorandum?
Well, I guess based on the memo and what Mr. Coast presented, I would ask the court to dismiss the contempt and move forward with the sentencing on the underlying offense, which looks like it's just credit for time served with some fines.
Any objection to that, Mr. Coast?
No, ma'am. He's doing much better.
All right. So I'm going to dismiss the contempt of court. All right. So, Mr. Babineau, did you get an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
No, but that's okay.
Probation report.
Oh, yes,
You did?
yes.
Okay. And you met with, and Mr. Dagger Margosian read through it with you and talked to you about it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you satisfied? Ma'am, you can't talk. It's okay. It's okay. I know you're being helpful. Mr. Babineau, are you satisfied with Mr. Dagger Margosian as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Dagger Margosian, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
No.
All right. The probation department in this case has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 2 to 17 months. To agree with that computation of guidelines?
I have no challenges at this time, Your Honor.
All right. Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Babineau?
Judge, just again, it sounds like he's doing much better than where he has been previously. Obviously, that's reflected in Mr. Coast's reporting as well as Mr. Stevenson's PSI. I would just ask the court to follow the recommendation of credit for time served and the minimum fines and costs allowed here.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf? All right. In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, the principle of proportionality, your history, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing, the criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offenses, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for law, and protection of society. It's a sentence of the court that you will serve 11 days in the Lenawee County Jail. I'll give you credit for 11 days already served. I'm not going to order any probation term. We've already completed inpatient and outpatient programs since this offense occurred. So good for you.
Thank you.
A lot of people don't take that initiative, and I'm glad you did. I have to assess $130 crime victim rights fee and $68 in state costs. So, Mr. Babineau, my bailiff's going to hand down to your notice of right to appellate review. He's going to have you initial and date it. Today is October 18th. He'll have a pen for you. That copy will come back to me just to acknowledge you received your paperwork. The other copies are for you. And if you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Glazier, who do you have today?
Collins and Hamilton.
All right, the record should reflect I received back a signed copy of the notice of right to appellate review. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Take care. Have a good weekend.
You too, thank you. All right, we are back with Mr. Baker. All right, Ms. Walsh, you've had ample time to review that with him?
Yes.
Yes. Awesome, all right. And this is. All right, Mr. Baker, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kenneth Russell Baker, file number 2020-19820FH. Mr. Baker, you would waive court-appointed counsel at the last hearing. And I will offer you again today. Do you want an attorney to represent you here today at sentencing?
No, I'm fine.
All right, so Ms. Walsh reviewed the pre-sentence report with you, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, do you wish to explain or challenge any of the information in that report?
No, ma'am.
Okay, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
I just take full responsibility for everything I've done, and hopefully when I go to drug court, I can get to all this stuff behind me. I don't have to live life like this no more. I can go continue on with a better life. And I was in a dark space the last few years and wasn't really getting into trouble, but this last little run, I just kind of between the drugs and just being homeless, it's just been taking a toll on me. I'm getting older now, and I need help, and that's all it is. I just need to get help. So hopefully.
And you're going to be part of the recovery court in Jackson County, right?
Yes, ma'am. So they're helping out a lot, and I appreciate everything people's doing. It's God's blessing for real. So that's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're going to be a part of that program. It's amazing. I mean, there are so many success stories coming out of recovery courts. All right. Well, since you've been gone for like 3 years, I'm not going to keep you on probation and make your report. Let's see. You do owe restitution still. So it's sentence of the court that you will serve 1 year in the Lenawee County jail. We'll give you credit for 252 days already served. If you pay restitution in full in the amount of $1,155.10, you can be released. Otherwise, you will serve the full year. Mr. Baker, I wish you the best of luck, okay?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. So do I have to do my time here and then come to Lenawee County, or is it gonna be ran at the time?
No, no, you can serve that in Jackson County.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Am I right on that, Ms. Walsh?
Yes, but actually he does have more credit because that was through the 10th. So he has another 7 days.
Today's the 18th, so would you have another, 7 days?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'd be 259 days credit. Okay, we'll make that change. All right, so Mr. Baker, and that sentence can be served in Jackson County. I wish you the best of luck. All right,
Okay,
Mr. Baker?
okay. Thank you a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect you. There you go. So, let me see here. Mr. Collins, are you ready on Mr. Collins?
Yeah, sure. So okay if I sit down.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Okay, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus, make sure you kind of move that mic down a little bit towards you guys. Thank you. Darius Dwayne Collins. We have 3 files, 24-21798FH, 24-21799FH. On those cases, Mr. Glazier represents Mr. Collins, and the Lenawee County prosecutor is on the opposing side. Then I have file number 24-21767FH. Again, I have John Glazier representing Mr. Collins, and I have Sarah Brenner appearing on behalf of the Attorney General's office. So this is the date and time set for sentencing in this matter. Ms. Brenner, did you receive a copy of the pre-sentence report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Glazier, you did as well?
Yes, sure.
All right, so, Mr. Collins, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, have you had an opportunity to discuss it with Mr. Glazier?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Glazier as your attorney and the advice that he's given you? Okay, Mr. Glazier, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, yeah.
Does pre-sentence report, he has like no record prior to this.
That's correct.
All right, so the probation department calculated the minimum sentencing guidelines to be on file number 24-21767FH, 0 to 17 months. Do you agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then on Ms. Brenner, do you agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then on 24-21798FH, the guidelines were calculated to be 0 to 6. Do you agree with that, Mr. Glazier?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Coast, do you have a report to make on this file?
I do, Judge. The last time he appeared in court, you actually wanted him drug tested the day of his sentencing today. So he did drug test with me this morning at 8, and he was completely negative.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Before the court passes sentence, Ms. Brenner on file number 24-21767FH, do you have anything to say on behalf of the Attorney General's office?
Let's see. Your Honor, I've noticed one correction that we need to make. It's not going to make a difference in his scoring, but they have OV 16 at 5 points. That's for the degree of property damage being under 20,000. But as of today, it's over 20,000. So I think that needs to be 10 points, which raises the total OV to 20. Like I said, it doesn't affect his guidelines, but just for accuracy, I think that should be corrected.
All right, so these guidelines were calculated at the time you took the plea, so I'm not going to change it at this point. As you said, it doesn't change the guideline range, but I'm gonna leave it where it was because they only had the information at the time of the plea. So thank you, though.
And then I need to correct item number 12 on page 3, the amount of his arrearages to be awarded for sentencing. I'd want to update that number. So as of today, he owes $26,911.20. And
I have that written down, so we must have
already corrected that last one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, Your Honor, so that's the only corrections, additions, deletions I have. The only request I would make, they're recommending a term of 5 years probation. We cannot start out with 5 years. We have to start out with 3 years and then increase him in 1 year increments if necessary. So that's the only correction I would make. Otherwise, I would ask that you follow the recommendation, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, Mr. Glazier, anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, just, Mr. Collins knows he's got to, number one, stay off the drugs. I've advised his mother, and I'll tell you, Darius, if you want to meet with Emily White at our office, she can come and get into this program. I know you've been in jail and you're not, obviously not doing drugs now, but you've got temptation to be there. And she can get you, she can help you get into some outpatient counseling. The other thing I'd asked Your Honor was for a deferred sentence. The prosecutor didn't get back with me. It is something Your Honor could do, but I guess it doesn't make a lot of sense. What we used to do that a lot in Jackson. When people didn't have a record, they would defer it, and then at the end of the deferment, the prosecutor would agree to dismiss it.
So, Mr. Glazier, the problem with that is I can't do that without input from the prosecutor, and they're not here today.
Yeah. And
that's something we have to address at the time of the plea.
Yeah.
Or before sentencing.
Yeah, and I sent them a letter.
And these are expungible.
Yeah, I know. So it's a situation where it'll be on his record. Yeah. He understands it unless he expunges it.
Okay. Anything else you want to say on this?
No.
So, Mr. Collins, anything you want to say on your own behalf?
Your Honor, was there a cash bond posted that can be assigned over to the front of the court to help towards his arrearages? I don't know if he was released on a PR or if he posted a cash bond.
I think it was released last week.
I let him out last week because we had to adjourn sentencing.
Okay, all right, thank you for that clarification.
Okay, so
what's that? Oh, he wanted to let the court know he has a job for sure.
Well, it's an interview today too.
He has an interview today at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And who's that? Goodwill.
okay, so when I looked through the pre-sentence report, Mr. Collins, well, before that, do you want to say anything on your own behalf?
No, just that I got an interview set up later on today at 2 o'clock. So I'm working on getting one.
I looked through this report, you grew up in a stable home, you had both parents in your life, your parents were both employed, you had a very simple, you said, happy childhood, there was no abuse, your mom is here today, she loves and supports you, you're his mom, right? Okay, and that, you have 4 children, you've never had any prior record,
He's had a real good neighbor for the last couple of years too.
He's been a good neighbor. Has he been a good neighbor?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering. So Mr. Collins, I'm surprised you're here today, but obviously addiction had something to do with it, or you wouldn't have that charge.
It's not necessarily an addiction thing. I just ran into the drugs in at this point in time and just had bad choices.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily addicted to it. I don't need drugs or anything like that. I'm fine without them.
In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of your offense, your history, the principal proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication of the law, and the protection of society. So it's a sentence of the court that you'll be placed on probation for a period of 3 years on file number 24-21767FH. I'll give you credit for 115 days served in Lenawee County Jail. On file number 24-21798FH, I'll give you credit for 115 days in the Lenawee County Jail. On file number 24-21799FH, I will give you credit for 115 days in the Lenawee County Jail, no probation on that file. On okay, so
Could I have a second? He thinks he has another 30 days.
That was dated for 9/13, and I got out of jail 8/11. I mean 10/11. So.
oh, you know what? You're right, right. So he has actually 145 days in jail on each file. So I'll make that correction.
Thank you.
Good call. All right. So you have a lot of money to pay back in child support because you got 2 files, right? All right. So I'm going to order that on file number 24-21767FH, there's a $30 per month supervision fee, 60 if we have to put a tether on you. I don't believe we'll have to put a tether, but in case we do, there will be $68 in court costs, $60 DNA fee, $30 per month supervision fee, like I said, 60 per month if we have to put a tether on you. That is your child support failure to pay file. So, sir, restitution is $26,911. No, $26,911.20. That's your arrearage, but you still have a monthly charge, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to pay your monthly charge and then be paying on this arrearage. So you need 2 jobs. And I have seen people pay this off. I have seen people like do like 3 years of no spending. You know what I mean? They're not buying concert tickets and new things. They're just like shopping at Goodwill and paying all their money towards this. I've seen people do that. And it's always amazing to me. So you're going to be ordered to pay your monthly child support amount and additional on your arrearage.
I'll talk to him about this afterwards.
Okay. And you have your other child support case.
No, I just got 1 child support case.
Oh, excellent. That's great. That's even better. All right. I thought you had another child, so I thought
I
maybe.
do. I had another child in another place, but I'm not on child support.
All right, perfect. Okay, so that's file number 24-21767F8. I'm not going to assess court costs because I just feel like you're gonna have enough on your plate paying on these arrearages. On file number 24-21798FH, probation for a period of 3 years. There is $130 crime victim rights fee, $68 in state costs. There is restitution in that file in the amount of $826.22 payable to Aurora Bonatelli. And on file number 24-21799FH, there is $75 crime victim assessment fee, $53 in state costs, no probation and credit for time served. So hold on a second. So during your term of probation, you will obey and comply with all the articles of your probation, all right? I have no history of alcohol, so I'm not going to put an alcohol clause in there. But don't go getting a drunk driving or anything, all right? Because Ms. Teskey will make me edit back in. You must maintain employment a minimum of 30 hours, all right? You're not to use any illegal controlled substances or to have any paraphernalia for illegally controlled substances, illegal controlled substances. Any tax refunds you get must go towards your restitution, all right? But in this case, I think the front of the court's gonna steal that anyway because they do a tax intercept and we already get it to pay on that anyway. understand if they believe they have reasonable cause to believe that you're violating the terms of your probations, maybe use methamphetamine again or something. They have the right to search your house, your car, your phone, and anything else. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And then there's a bunch of other terms in here. You graduated from high school, you said, right?
Yes.
So you're gonna need a copy of your diploma or something to provide to Ms. Tusky, okay? Do you have 3 sets? Yeah. All right, Mr. Collins, you don't belong here.
I know.
Okay, so understand that 5 years after you complete probation, you can petition to get these expunged. I am going to give them 7411 status on file number 24-21799. All right, Ms. Teskey. Okay, and
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms.
So
Adams,
you're not giving him 7411 on the probation cases.
I can't. 7411 doesn't apply to larceny or child support,
Right,
but I
okay,
can.
I just wanted.
I
Okay,
can't give it
just
to
wanted
them
to be sure.
on the controlled substance case. Mr. Glazier, I don't know that if down the road, halfway through probation, he's doing really well and doing what he's supposed to do, that you can't reach out to the prosecutor and see if they'll consider a deferred.
I understand.
Because we can also do that. I've seen courts do that before. So Mr. Collins, you do have the right to appeal this sentence. So my bailiff's gonna hand down to you 3 copies of your notice of appellate rights for each file, okay? So you're gonna initial and date the top copies or the ones he gives you, and then the other copies are for you. And if you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days, okay? All right. Miss Adams, Miss Teskey, am I missing anything? I think I got it all.
No, Your Honor, everything is. Mr. Collins,
Yes.
I would like you to come see me Tuesday morning at 8 a.m., please.
Okay, I'll be there.
And
Thank you.
if you have difficulty with your employment or whatever, we have a list of employers, okay? So Mr. Collins, you can do this. So I wish you the best of luck, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Receive back a copy of the notice of rights. Okay,
Good luck at your interview today, Mr. Collins.
Thank you.
all right, thank you.
Yeah, call, set up an appointment.
So, Mr. Glazier, Jessica Hamilton was in my waiting room this morning and she is not now.
She's in jail.
Oh, she's in jail. She wasn't in my waiting room,
Yeah, she's.
but she has a captive audience, so let me call.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye. Swear is our name is one.
Sorry, Chelmsford.
Hi, this is Judge Anzalone. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
I am just wonderful. So my last sentencing of the day is Jessica Hamilton and you have her.
Yes, we do. My biggest thing of it is though right now is I don't have a room for a female.
Okay, do you know how long it will be?
I'm probably gonna say about 15-20 minutes. Do you want me to give you a buzz back when I get a room available?
Yep, when you get a room available, just let Miss Adams know.
All right, I sure will.
All right, thank you. So Mr. Glazier, you want to go back to your office?
Yeah, I think I will. Well, how long did she say?
15-20 minutes.
Yeah, I'll zoom in.
Okay. All right, so,
I will give you a buzz then, and as soon as we get the room available, okay?
all right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.